guys, so today I'm going to do a werewolf tutorial for you. I already put some contacts in. These are yellow and brown contacts. I just think it's better to put them in before I do my makeup. But I don't actually like them very much, so I'm not going to tell you where I bought them because I would not recommend them for you. But we're going to start off with a Kevin Kwan sculpting palette. I'm going to use quite a few of the shadows in this palette for this tutorial. I'm going to start off with this warm brown, and I'm just going to add that to the crease of my eye. I'm going to kind of overextend it just past my brow line. Now I'm going to use the dark brow shadow from this palette, and I'm going to just blend that right in to give it a little bit more dimension, and again just drawing it right past my brow, where my brow ends. Now I'm going to use the NYX Black Bean pencil to fill in my lids, and I'm just going to use this pretty much as a primer. And then using the Naked Basics palette, I'm going to use the black from that palette and just pack that right on. I want to do this one eye at a time just to make sure that everything looks good. And again, I'm just going to slightly extend it just to meet the brown shadows that we added to the crease. And then repeat on the other side. And then I'm just going to take the dark brown shadow and just blend the black and the brown from the crease a little bit together so there's not such a stark difference between the two colors. Now I'm going to use a black eyeliner pencil from NARS and just give myself some eyeliner on top. I'm also going to add this to my bottom waterline, and I'm actually going to extend it just past my tear duct. So I'm just going to kind of make my tear duct seem a little bit bigger than it normally is, kind of like a wolf's eye. Now I'm going to go back with that black shadow and just pretty much set this pencil in place. Again with the dark brown and medium brown shadows from this palette, I'm going to add that also to my lower lash line. And with Benefit's High Beam highlighter, I'm just going to use a brush and just over accentuate that tear duct area, again making it look much bigger, much more like wolf-like eyes. Now I'm going to take the dark brown shadow from the same palette, this Kevin Kwan palette, and I'm going to what looks like I'm doing contouring, and I kind of am doing contouring, but I'm going to pretty much, I did a lot of contour right there. I'm going to pretty much make this be very much like my hair, my werewolf hair growing out of my face. And it's okay if you do a little bit too much powder, you can always just continue to blend it in, because this is supposed to be a very bronzy or hairy look. I'm going to add that to my jawline. And again, I'm really going to go a lot heavier on the jawline and a lot heavier on the hairline, because again this is supposed to mimic the werewolf hair. And again, I like this Kevin Kwan palette just because the colors really seem to look realistic as far as kind of brown hair, werewolf-like hair. And then I thought it'd be a really good idea to put a highlighter, so I'm going to use the MAC Prep and Prime highlighter to make the bridge of my nose and my nose itself look a lot more wider. And then just blend that in. So we're kind of doing the opposite of contouring. Now I'm going to take an IT Cosmetics brow pencil, and I'm going to fill in my brows, but I'm going to extend my brow. I'm going to make my brows look a lot longer and a lot bigger because, again, this is a werewolf tutorial and you want those big werewolf eyes that kind of like grab your attention as soon as you see them. And now with Makeup Forever's concealer, I'm going to cover up that little end of my brow, my real brow, so you can't see it as much. I'm going back in with the warm shadow from the Kevin Kwan palette, and I'm just again overemphasizing my hairy face. And then using the dark color, I'm going to kind of give myself a little bit of a widow's peak. And slightly blend it in as well. Now I'm going to use a NYX eyebrow marker. And this is a really, really great product for this look just because it's really easy to make it look like it's real hair growing out of my forehead and out of the sides of my face. So anywhere I put bronzer, I will also put these little streaks of hair. I'm also going to use the Kat Von D eyeliner as well in the color Trooper, which is a much darker brown, just to give my hair look a little bit more dimension. And then I'm going to take the sculpting powder and again just add a little bit more to this hairy look that I'm trying to create. And then I'm going to contour my nose, but again I want to keep my nose looking very, very big. So I'm going to make sure I just do on the as far side of my nose as I possibly can, and I'm also going to add a little bit underneath my nose just to kind of complete the whole look. And with my Merlot Manizer highlighter, I'm going to again emphasize my tear duct area, making my eyes look much bigger. I'm going to use the Lancome Grandiose mascara just to add a little bit more to these eyes, to both my upper and lower lashes. And then I'm going to take a lip pencil by Botanics. I don't remember which color it is, but I'll put everything down below, all the products I used. I'm going to fill in my lips completely with this color. I really want it kind of like a brown-ish color, and so I use this Stella liquid lipstick. It's the most brownish color that I have. So I'm going to apply that a couple layers of this lipstick just to kind of really build on the color. As you can see, I think I applied it 4 different times just to kind of really build that color. Now with my Makeup Forever setting powder, my HD setting powder, I'm just going to add a little bit just to set everything, make sure everything stays in place. Now I mainly do that towards the center of my face just to keep that area light. And then I decided to add a little bit more shadow right below my nose just to kind of again overemphasize like the werewolf look. And then I already have my hair curly, but I'm going to tease it a little bit more just to make it look messy and a little bit crazy, werewolf-like. And then for a final touch, I'm just going to add in these, I think they're vampire teeth, but they'll work the same for this. And that's it.